praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Fearfully and wonderfully made, for I am beautiful. Fearfully and wonderfully made, for God made me beautiful and fearfully made.
Hi everyone, welcome back to All Belief. I'm Raquel and this is
Sasha Shae.
And if you have not already liked, shared and subscribed, please don't hesitate to do so. A few months, years ago,
Forever ago. Keep it real.
Sasha and we started a series on tips for healthy hair and glowing skin.
Yes.
And of course life happened, so we didn't quite get to finish that. However, she's here,
Hey.
and today we want to help to finish that. So today we will be sharing with you in this video six do's and don'ts. I was going to say 3 because it's actually 3 do's and 3 don'ts, so that makes 6. You know, the math 3 and 3, 6.
We know how to count, okay? Disclaimer, we know how to count.
I don't think you don't know how to count. I'm just trying to, I guess I'm trying to justify my mistake. That's what we do, right? As humans, we try to make ourselves look good. Anyways, yes, so in this video, we will be sharing with you 3 do's and 3 don'ts, the 6 do's and don'ts for healthy hair and glowing skin. And for the first do, we have hydration. Why is hydration important?
Well, first of all, you want your skin to look soft and glowy and dewy, and guess what? That requires water. Water is what's going to make that skin look plump.
Yeah.
AKA young and fresh, so get you some water.
Yeah, so drinking water, I don't know what I'm saying. Drinking water is so important internally. There are things that you could do externally for hydration.
Cleansing. This brings us to our second tip. Cleansing. Taking a shower or a bath. Not judging, whichever version you choose to do. It's a great great source of getting that water into the skin. So that kind of goes back to what we said, hydration. You definitely want to give your skin a good dose of water on a day-to-day basis. So you could do that by drinking the water, or like we said, taking a nice long shower, or even swimming.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are also, other things that you can do as far as hydration goes, like rose water is very beneficial. So getting that, pure rose water without all of the extra ingredients in a spray bottle and, hydrating, that helps to give you, a refresher. You can do it throughout the day. That's definitely awesome. Aloe vera also does wonders for hydration. So there are a number of things that you can do.
They could also eat the water.
Yeah.
By all means, eat your water.
Eat
watermelon.
I'm like, yeah, what? Most definitely.
Now that she's on the same page, cucumbers, watermelon, fruits high in water content.
Yes, most definitely eat your water. That would definitely help. So the second do, now I don't know math. The second do is cleansing.
Right.
So Sasha did, talk about showering, bathing, washing your face. That definitely helps with cleansing. There are also other things that help with cleansing, like, products specifically for cleansing. So I know that I could talk about OB Leaf's activated charcoal bar soap. That is an excellent cleanser. We also have the Himaylaian salt bar soap. That is also a great cleanser. You can, check out my website, allbelief.com, and you can find more information about it there. But you can definitely cleanse with the products that you use.
Right.
There are also face masks that you can do.
True.
And on this channel, I do have a couple of videos for face masks for different skin conditions. So that definitely helps. And not only that, but you could also do cleansing for your hair.
Yes.
There's also bentonite clay
Right.
hair cleanse that I did talk about in one of my previous videos. So I'll drop all of the links for that in the description below. Yes, so that brings us to the third do. The third
Which
do.
was
Consistency.
yes.
Which is the most important yet my biggest struggle.
I think she meant to say our biggest struggle because let's be real, you know, we can't see results if we're not consistent and actually day by day doing the same thing till we see the results. So when it comes to your skin, it's no different. We want healthy glowing skin, we want flourishing hair. We have to actually be consistent. And what does that look like? That means you set in a specific routine. If you know your issue is forgetting, like, right before I head to bed, I need to make sure I wash my face. Jot it down.
Yeah.
You know, make a little note.
Put
it somewhere where you can see
it.
Put it where you can see it and, go ahead and say, all right, before I get to my bed, I need to make sure I do my little self-care routine.
Myself,
Go ahead, girl. Go
I
ahead.
have sticky notes all over my room.
She does.
Because
she really does.
My life is crazy. Yeah, she's right. My life has become so hectic and busy that I do so much that I forget things. I don't know if it's because I do so much or if it's because of age. Either way.
Listen,
that definitely helps.
The point is, whatever it takes to make sure you could remember to be consistent, try to implement it because the end result is what you're after. You want good, glowing, beautiful skin. You want healthy, wonderful, luscious looking tresses. The only way to get to that is to actually have a routine, right? And success requires a definite aim. So if you don't know what you're aiming for,
yeah.
So be consistent, y'all.
Be consistent. Like it. The struggle is real, and I know you all know that the struggle is real. But jumping over that hurdle and getting it into your, I guess, making it become
part
second
of your day,
nature,
right,
then it becomes easier. Because I'm sure there are things that you do every day, like you eat every day without, well, maybe not, but there are things that you do every day that you don't have to think about. You just get up and you do it. So if you make your skincare routine part of those things, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. And
I think with that, if you kind of start to look at it as this is your time of the day where it's self-care, it's you time, where you could really just spend time with yourself, love on yourself. I think when you reframe it that way, it helps. Because we're busy. Yeah. And we kind of just rush through the day doing a lot of things. But if we take a moment and we kind of just be like, you know what, the next 20 minutes, it's just going to be me. Time for me to just relax, clear my head, and actually take care of my skin and my hair at the same time. Win-win. So try it.
One thing that I know that actually helps me is making that routine very practical. Yes. So I know lots of the times we get super excited, we're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and that's not very practical. No. And then we spend, on the first time we try, we spend an hour, and we're like, I cannot do this every day.
Keep it up.
So I would suggest, starting with whatever you can manage, even if it's just washing your face every night. So start with that, and eventually as that becomes part of your daily habits, then you build on that routine and you continue to build until the next thing you know, you have a full-blown skincare routine. Yep. So that's definitely a life hack that has helped me along my journey.
All right.
Yes. So the 3 do's, hydration, cleansing, and consistency. Now we move to the don'ts.
Right.
The things that you absolutely must not do. What's the first one?
Well, with that, we will say, do not abuse your skin. And you're probably like, what in the world do you mean don't abuse your skin? All right, let me break it down. A lot of us are very guilty for, we see a pimple come up and we start to pick at it, or we kind of go ham on, trying every new skincare product out there. We're like, oh, I heard you could do this glycolic peel at home, or I know I could do this, and little before you know, we're doing too much. Yeah. Doing way too much. That's a form of abuse to your skin. Over time, your skin starts to actually become worse than better. So you want to keep it simple. I don't know if you can tell we're all for keeping it simple. Really simple. So try not to abuse your skin at all.
Yeah.
Keep your hands, keep it away.
Yeah, I've definitely had to learn like
Yes.
not touching my face. I used to have like acne and blackheads come up all the time, and I would always be popping pimples until I realized that I need to not play with my face. So I don't even let other people touch my face because I don't know where your hands have been. I don't know how dirty they are.
Oh yeah, that too. That's also a form of abuse to your skin.
Yeah.
Your hands are very dirty. Imagine you're touching your phones, you're touching random things all day, and then you're just touching your face like that.
Yeah.
You're introducing bacteria, so that's also an abusive thing you're doing to your skin.
So just be mindful. Like you don't. I mean, we're not saying don't touch your face,
right?
Because if you want to move something,
and you have to wash your face. So
let me touch. Sorry, I'm just being weird. But yeah, definitely, I know for sure that it has helped me. So I know that it will definitely help you as well. Yes. Another don't. Another thing that I think ties in with abuse, an absolute don't, is staying away from toxic products. That is technically a form of abuse.
Sure is.
There are products that are very harmful for our skin and our hair that we may not necessarily be aware of. So I think it's our duty to find out what is in our products and find out, the effects of it. Yes, they may have like positive benefits. Some of them don't even have positive benefits. So
like mineral oil is just straight junk.
Yes. So why is it junk? Can you tell us why it's junk?
Well, number one, it's completely man-made. Fun fact, it was made mainly for cars. Yeah, I'm just wondering, why would you want that on your skin?
Yeah.
And then as well, it kind of blocks any absorption once it's in contact with your skin. So all around, it's really not the greatest thing to use. So avoid it as much as possible. So
you do want to stick to that's so important to know, like knowing what's in your products. That's super important to know. Being mindful of what's in your products is very important to know. So you want to stick to all natural products, or products that may not necessarily cause more harm than good. So that's
and what are some harmful, I guess, things that could happen to a person's body? Because maybe they're wondering, what could be so bad?
Yeah. And then we think, oh, it's just a little bit, but imagine it's a little bit that you use every day, sometimes 3 times a day, how much harm that could be. But, a lot of those ingredients and products, and we're not going to go too in-depth, and I think, some of our other videos have talked about that. So it causes harm to our reproductive health, and that's, huge as women. These are things that we need to be paying attention to. It also can be cancer forming. It creates, toxicity on all different levels, and sometimes it's like, how does I mean, it's hard to really grasp the concept that there are things that affect our uterus and just other parts of our body, but
it's everything.
So, like I said, I really don't want to go much into detail about that. Like, we could bring out the whole science and talk for hours about it. But just be mindful of what you're putting into your skin. So be aware of the ingredients, know what the ingredients are, and know how they benefit you, or the opposite. So the last don't is neglect.
And what does that look like? That's basically you just saying, you know what? I just give up. I essentially either just give up with my skin, and or you kind of think, oh, I'm on the other end where I already have perfect skin, so I don't technically have to do anything. So you don't wash your face really, or you don't really have a routine, or just anything to really keep your skin in check, keep it balanced and whatnot. So you don't want to completely go to the other extreme, right? One extreme we said was you not cleansing, but the other extreme of that is you fully just neglecting your skin. You see your skin is flaky, it's getting dry, you're just like, instead of like really dealing with the problem, you kind of, you know, start wearing like things to hide it, and you know, it's just like deal with the actual issue. Give your skin the hydration it needs. Start to assess what's going on with your skin and really pay attention to it. So that's really the gist of, you know, do not neglect your skin. Actually pay attention to it so that whenever something arises, it's better for you to understand, the last time I did this, I noticed this comes up on my skin. You know, it makes it much easier for you to know what actually is happening with your skin, like what triggers something, what helps to get rid of something. Basically, just pay attention.
Our skin needs love. Everybody needs love. Our skin needs love. Our hair needs love. We all need love.
Yes.
Love makes the world go round, right? No, but for real. For real. Loving on your skin, loving on your hair, like you really see the benefits of that. When you take the time to take care of these things, you actually see the benefits. And so don't neglect your skin. You know, be nice to your skin.
Right. Be nice to yourself.
Be nice to yourself,
you know.
Right, by extension. So these are the 3 do's and don'ts. So the 3 don'ts, stay away from
toxic
products.
Don't neglect
And definitely don't abuse your skin.
Yes.
And again, the reminder for the 3 do's: consistency, hydration, and cleansing.
Yes.
Well, this has been our 6
super chatty video, but
do's and don'ts for today. Try it out.
Let us know
how it works, how it doesn't work. If you have any extra tips or experiences on how these have worked or hasn't worked for you, then feel free to drop it in the comments below. And again, be sure to share, to like, to subscribe to this channel, and turn on the bell notification so that you could be alerted when every video is released. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your continual love and support. I appreciate you, and thank you, Sasha, for joining me in this video. God bless you all. Bye.